beautiful people. How are you today? Here we are, another episode of Amazing Community Bazaar Podcast with me, Ingrid Galloway. I am the relationship coach and chief relaxation officer of Kayangan and the founder of Zen Vibes online business that's focusing on furniture and homeware that brings Zen vibes into your home. Now, today we are accompanied by Sharon Mills. Sharon is an incredibly happy and passionate Tupperware consultant from Frankston South, the beginning of the Mornington Peninsula in Victoria. Ooh, it's a little bit cold down there. I don't envy her. She has been with Tupperware for 2.5 years, and her goals are to be a manager with a team of at least 20 TupperClub members. Good goal. Sharon loves doing live coaching demonstrations in her VIP group and parties. She wants others to be like her and more confident in the kitchen, cooking quickly but yet healthy meals. Now, it's all about saving you time, money, and reducing food wastage. I am all about that. I hate wasting food, Sharon, so we have the same value.
Good.
Sharon lives with her partner, Shaz. What are the chances that two Sharons live together? That. And they're two cats, and they are both cricket watching fanatics. I'm not into cricket, but good on you. Welcome, Sharon.
Oh, thank you for having me, Ingrid. It's wonderful to be here.
My pleasure. Now, I am curious to find out what is it about you and your journey, that gets you where you are now.
Well, I am 50 something, late 50 something, and I have had two careers in my life. First one was my career. It was in a bank for over 20 years. And now I'm just doing what I call my job in retail. And I've been for over 15 years, so I know how to stick it out. But as you said, I've lived with my partner. I'm her carer. So I wanted something that was for me, that I could use some of my skills that I learned when I was in management roles in the bank and just enjoy myself.
Wonderful. That's great. Now, what's your greatest achievement? It can be professional, it can be
Mm.
personal, doesn't matter.
I think that for a lot of people who would think about their achievements in life, I think a lot of them would think of kids. I don't have any kids.
Yeah.
I think one of my personal achievements has been when I travelled overseas a few times on my own. I did join some tour groups, but I got out of the safety of my home that I was living in and just went out and saw the world and absolutely loved that.
Yes.
And I think for my partner and myself, our greatest achievement is after 7 years of being together, instead of the 7 year itch, we, we did the 7 year hitch, and we had our commitment ceremony, and that was in front of all our friends and family. Now, it is legal now, but we haven't quite completed that step yet. But that for us was one of our best moments, and I think one of our greatest achievements, and nearly 20 years together.
Amazing. Nearly 20 years together. That's a long time.
Yeah, that
Yes.
is.
Beautiful, beautiful. Now, what made you choose Tupperware, the business that you are in now?
Look, Tupperware is an iconic brand. I think you've either heard of Tupperware or you knew someone, perhaps a grandparent or an auntie, who had Tupperware, especially in the 80s. It was huge. I went to a lot of
Yeah.
Tupperware parties in the 80s.
Yeah. I
And then
still
I
have
thought,
one container that's 20 years old.
yeah, oh, definitely.
Yeah.
I've got some from the 80s, so they're now 40 years old, which is hard to believe. My mum's got some from the 70s as well. And I
Mm,
saw something on Facebook during COVID of someone's, I think, their Facebook page.
yep.
And I thought, I'll have a look at that. And there was some stuff in Tupperware that I wanted to buy. And I thought, oh, yeah. So I started buying a few pieces. Then I
Mhm.
thought, you know what? I could actually join and get my own discount on this.
Yes.
So I think that's one of the reasons that I joined. I
Mm,
didn't join to become a consultant. But as you sort of keep going through in the first few weeks or months, and you're getting all this free Tupperware and you're getting these rewards, and
Mm-mm.
I started doing my first few lives in my VIP group, I thought, I'm loving this. This is great fun. And then
Yeah,
it's just continued on from there. I love
lovely.
sharing the opportunity as well with other people to either purchase the Tupperware that meets their needs, or just sharing the opportunity to, hey, look, you can get your stuff, a lot cheaper. You can get freebies. Just come and join the TupperClub with me.
Who doesn't like receiving freebies, right?
Exactly.
I'm quite surprised actually that your kitchen looks nice and tidy, not like Tupperware from the floor to the ceiling.
Oh my gosh. Well, after I've done a cooking demonstration, my partner comes in and just rolls her eyes because there is stuff all over the kitchen that is not in this little frame here, all around there, stuff in the sink. So this is where the magic happens, and that's predominantly our
Yes.
menus.
Definitely. Now, I'm curious. Please show me and tell me about your two bestsellers. I know Tupperware has such a massive range, but what are your two bestsellers?
My two bestsellers, I think, the Ultra Clears, and I'm
Yes.
going to come to you with these. The flour one's dirty, but these are
Yes.
the true life
Oh,
ones.
I have some of those, definitely.
Yeah, gorgeous and tough that is. These are
Yeah.
fabulous in the pantry and in the fridge, and they're see-through. So they're fabulous
Mm,
for keeping up with your shopping list. You
mm.
don't have to sort of rummage around. You can see what you need. And
Yes.
these are the other side of the bottles. These.
So you can put that in the fridge as well?
Yes, you can put your Ultra Clears in the fridge. So they're
Okay.
top of the range containers, and they've got beautiful wide tabs. So when these are on special and when they are available in sets, and then the more sets you buy, the cheaper it is. These are one of our best sellers, and they're one of my favourites as well. But it's not my favourite. And the other one is an iconic product. And I don't know what year this came out, but I think this would have been a 1960s product. It
Yes.
is Shape O.
Ah,
I don't know if you ever had one,
I
if you ever
remember those for
one.
my kids. Yeah.
Exactly. And people are still buying these. These are still so popular. I think
Wow.
it's that, when you look back at your own childhood and you think,
Mm,
I want my kid or I want my grandkid to have one of these. So this is the blue and red and yellow one.
yeah.
And it comes in a new colour range of a really lovely soft blue, a very soft teal blue as well.
Right.
But the great thing with Shaperoad, not just for kids, if adults who are at that age where they need to perhaps keep their hands and their minds more nimble, it's
Yes.
great for them as well. And
Yes.
the shapes, you can see that there's a little indent in there. They're great for Play-Doh,
Ah,
cookies. And you
okay.
think one thing that people don't realise is not only are they shapes, but they've got numbers in them as well. So
Right.
it's a great tool as they get older, like for counting and things like that, not just
Yes.
recognising the shapes.
Yeah.
So
I
they're
would
two
imagine
great
that
sellers.
those definitely will be good for dementia patient as well
Yes,
because it's quite
yeah.
simple, quite easy. Well, so we think it's quite easy, but for them it can be a challenge.
Yeah,
Exercise
definitely.
for the
And it's something
brain.
using that hand and that mind, and you
Mhm.
have them trying to do it on a timer or something like that. It's also great for adults as a little drinking game. You can do it the first just after a few quick drinks.
Naughty, naughty. Now we know
So,
what Sharon's up to sometimes.
so if you've still got one of these in the cupboard somewhere, get it out.
Right? Now, the next one, I'm curious to find out what is your absolute favorite product in your range.
I actually asked my partner and I said, what do you think's my favourite product? And she goes,
Yes.
you really need to ask. It is the micro pressure cooker
Right.
because there's so many times when we've gone to say, do we get takeaway today? And I'll
Mm,
go, no, look, I can whip up a quick casserole. I can whip up a quick risotto in, 20, 25 minutes and
mm.
it's done. By the time we get in the car and go and buy something or wait for it to be delivered, we've got dinner cooked in this. You can do dinners, you can do dessert. It's microwave. It is
Yeah.
just so quick and easy.
Yes.
So definitely my go-to product and my favourite.
Ah, amazing. That's great. Yes, that's one way to save money, right? Just
Definitely.
put it in a
It is
microwave and
sometimes
then 20 minutes Bang, you're
It's
done.
one of the higher priced products that we have,
Mm,
but when you think about it, if this has saved us from going and getting takeaway like about 3 times,
yes.
then that's probably about half of the cost of it that we've saved on not doing takeaway. You've usually always got
Absolutely.
something in your fridge, freezer, and pantry that you can just
Mm,
throw in this and you've got a meal.
absolutely. Oh, very, very good advice. Now, if you can advise your younger self how to be an amazing person, what would you say?
Well, I am amazing,
Yeah, I feel it. I feel it.
but I always just keep hearing my dad's voice in my head on this one of, Sharon, you start too many things at the same time and never finish anything. So I think just being more organized,
Mm,
managing your time better,
yes.
um, and just believing in yourself as well. Especially as a teenager, I think we all have doubts about ourselves, but just keep going with the flow of your life and soak up those experiences that you have, the good and the bad, and just learn from it and go on. But be,
Wonderful.
but be organised while you're going on.
Yeah. Being organized is such a good quality.
Oh, yes.
Definitely. And
Still
it,
got to
it,
get there.
it takes time to learn it. It can be learned. Some
Yes,
people are not natural in that, but it definitely can be learned.
yes, very much so. Yeah, I love to
Love
do this.
that.
Yeah.
Thank you. Now tell me a funny story, please.
Uh, um, in 2005, I won a trip to New Zealand, and it was during the ski season. And I've never snowed before, so we were really excited.
Hmm.
And we got out of I think the bus that took us up to the mountain, and then you go on this little like a magic carpet or a travelator to get to like the lodge and get your ski equipment and all that sort of stuff.
Yes.
I put this little flat thing like at the airport, not on a lane or anything, just travelling along. I'm clinging onto Shaz's backpack, and all of a sudden I fell off the magic carpet,
Yes.
let rip the magic word, whoops, and turned around, and all these little 5-year-olds are just casually just keeping their balance on this thing. So I knew I wasn't going to be a good skier if I didn't even have my balance on this
Just
travel.
on the travelator. You can learn from the 5-year-olds, mind you.
Oh no, it was lovely being up there, but the skiing part of it just wasn't a go. I tried.
Yes, yes. Well, probably next time, if you're brave enough, learn from the 5-year-olds.
Maybe they should be taking the courses.
It's okay. We can learn something new every day.
Yeah, definitely.
Yes,
That's
definitely.
the best part of the day, learning
Yeah.
something new.
Definitely. All right, beautiful people. I hope you enjoyed our conversation together. I hope you learned a thing or two. And if you haven't yet connected with Sharon, please, at the end of the podcast, you will see her link, her shopping link. So definitely connect with her and shop a couple of things, maybe one or two things that she showcased today you are interested in. So who knows, it will make your home better organized or save you some money. Now, if you are not yet a member of Amazing Community Bazaar, please join us. We don't bite. There are people like Sharon and myself, and we are fun, lots of fun.
Yeah.
Now, the link to the Amazing Community Bazaar will be at the end of this podcast as well. So you can join as a vendor or non vendor. We will be happy to support you in your journey as a small business owner, especially. And looking forward to see you all again in the next podcast. Thank you so much, Sharon, for
Thank
joining
you,
us.
Ingrid.
Keep well and lots of
You too.
love. Bye.
Bye.